The single most popular trend in investing today is passive investing. Most people associate passive investing with low-cost, broad-based index funds like those you can purchase at Vanguard. But can you be a passive investor with a more complex strategy? M1 Finance thinks you can. In this video, we're going to review M1 Finance and discuss how they are working to give passive investors what they're looking for. Hey everyone, this is Andy with The College Investor, investing and personal finance for millennials. If you're new to the channel and like what you hear, please hit subscribe so you're ready when our next video comes out. Okay, let's talk M1 Finance. This innovative investing platform brings together the best of behavioral alpha and low-cost brokerages to help users invest with confidence. If your investment strategy includes buying individual shares and low-cost ETFs, you'll be hard-pressed to find a better investment tool than M1 Finance. In fact, we've had M1 Finance honorable mentions on our list of the best brokers to invest at this year. They're also consistently mentioned by our readers as one of the best places to invest. Let's jump into some of the details of M1 Finance. Who is M1 Finance? Well, M1 Finance is a brokerage firm and robo-advisory firm that was founded in 2015 by Brian Barnes. In his book Nudge, behavioral economist Richard Thaler said people have a strong tendency to go along with the status quo or default option. Humans need a good default option or will make bad decisions. This is especially true in investing. It's easy to have great investing intentions but fail to follow through on them. M1 Finance addresses this concern. Their low-cost investing platform allows you to set up your ideal portfolio and automate contributions to the portfolio. Once your default is set, you don't have to think about it again. Let's talk about what M1 Finance has to offer. They set themselves apart from the robo-advisory crowd primarily through their pricing. Not only do stocks and ETFs trade commission-free, but you pay nothing for assets under management with a standard account. That's right, my friends. You don't have to pay any advisory fees with M1 Finance. This is fantastic for a company that offers automatic wealth management services that most platforms charge for, like custom portfolios and dynamic rebalancing. Let's talk fractional shares. It's important to mention that most robo-advisors work in the intersection of behavioral finance and portfolio theory. Most implement efficient rebalancing into their algorithms. Some, including Betterment and SoFi Wealth, are close to on par with M1 Finance. But some users won't find those lower-cost robo-advisors as compelling as M1 Finance. This is because M1 allows investors to include fractional shares in their portfolio. Well, what are fractional shares, you might ask? Well, imagine that Amazon stock is $800, but you only want to own $200 worth of the stock. Traditionally, you could buy no less than one full share of the stock. Fractional shares allow you to own just $200 worth of Amazon, or 0.25 shares. Low-cost brokerages have allowed investors to employ fractional shares for years, but M1 Finance is among the first automated investment platforms that allow you to invest in fractional shares. This means that investors can invest in particular stocks in their portfolio and in index fund ETFs in the other part. It should be noted, though, that M1 Finance doesn't currently support mutual fund investments. Another standout feature is automatic rebalancing. M1 Finance does more than automate investing. It automates efficient rebalancing. Rebalancing involves buying the asset class that is underweight and selling that class that is overweight. Buy low, sell high is a shorthand way of saying rebalance your portfolio. M1 Finance does that for you automatically. First, you set your ideal portfolio structure, which M1 calls pie investing. Then every time you add money to your portfolio, M1 automatically buys the most underweight asset. Every time you sell, they automatically sell the most overweight asset. Another feature is M1 Spend. M1 Spend is an FDIC-insured checking account integrated directly into the M1 Finance app. There are two different tiers for M1 Spend. You got the basic M1 Spend, which is free, and then M1 Plus, which is a premium service. M1 Spend, again, is completely free. It's included in all M1 accounts to make managing money easier between all three of their pillars, which is invest, spend, and borrow, which I'm going to get to in a second. M1 Spend allows users to receive paychecks, pay bills, and pay with a debit card, all for free. The basic M1 Spend doesn't offer any interest or cash back, but if you upgrade to the M1 Plus premium membership option, you'll earn 1% APY and 1% back on all debit card purchases. You'll also gain the ability to send physical checks for free. The big drawback to M1 Plus is that it does cost $125 per year, which is discounted to $50 for the first year. That's a lot of money though, $4.16 per month in year one, and then it goes up to $10.41 in year two, etc. Overall, we don't think the value of M1 Plus is there right now to support those fees. As an M1 Plus member, you get Smart Transfers. This feature allows you to make transfers from your Invest to Spend account or from your Spend to Invest account based on your rules that you set up. While you can always make one-time transfers, Smart Transfers allows you to set up rules like transfer every dollar over $1,000 from my Spend to my Invest account. This has great potential as it allows you to deploy your cash based on rules that you set. And if you're trying to build or replenish an emergency fund, you can set up your Invest account to transfer all of your cash from things like dividends back into your Spend account. And then there's M1 Borrow. Using M1, people can invest for free in exactly what they want. But doing so automatically opens up a portfolio line of credit at one of the lowest interest rates on the market. It's significantly easier to access, more flexible on terms, and lower cost than any other method of borrowing money that we've seen, whether it's a mortgage or a HELOC or auto loan or a personal loan. This type of borrowing has historically only been available to the ultra wealthy, who use it extensively due to the flexibility and low rates. M1 makes this even easier and less expensive, and opens it up to a much larger audience. To qualify, users must have a taxable M1 brokerage account with an account balance of $5,000 or more. IRAs, they don't qualify. Your credit score doesn't matter, and M1 Finance doesn't do a credit check since it uses your portfolio as collateral. You can borrow up to 35% of your account's equity balance out for a loan. The interest rate for standard accounts is 3.5%, which is already very low when compared to the margin rates of other brokers. And M1 Plus members can get an even lower rate at 2%. The really interesting thing is that there's no set payment schedule. You can pay this back as you see fit, simply realizing interest every month on your outstanding balance. There are three main risks with using M1 Borrow. Interest rates rise, the portfolio value declines, and forces a maintenance call or losses are magnified due to leverage. Make sure you're aware of these risks if you're taking advantage of this feature. What about custodial accounts, you might ask? Well, if you have M1 Plus, which is their premium service, you get access to custodial accounts as well, where you can set up an account for your children to invest for the long term. This account is a UGMA or UTMA account that you hold and make contributions on behalf of a child. You, the custodian, can manage the account, but the child is the beneficiary of the account and the owner of the assets in the account. Each deposit is considered an irrevocable gift, and there is no maximum amount that can be contributed. It's important to remember that this type of account can have implications on financial aid. If you're considering using this account to save for college, we recommend that you use a 529 plan instead. And one final feature we want to review is M1's Rewards credit card. M1 Finance will soon be launching the Owner's Rewards card, and it will be another exclusive M1 Plus benefit. The card will offer 2.5%, 5%, or even 10% cash back at certain popular brands. And all other purchases made with the card will earn a flat 1.5% back. Unlike other rewards cards, the cash back that you earn for the Owner's Rewards card can automatically be reinvested into your M1 Finance, M1 Invest portfolio. The card isn't available yet, but M1 Plus members can join a wait list today. Now you might be thinking, M1 Finance sounds great, but are there incentives for me to move my business away from my current brokerage partner? Well, M1 thought of that too. M1 Finance is currently offering a bonus to new customers who move their accounts over to M1 Finance. If you transfer your account over within 60 days of opening your M1 Finance account, you can get up to $2,500 depending on how much you bring. Another promotion that M1 Finance is offering is 1 year free of M1 Plus, which is normally $125 per year. So in the end, is M1 Finance worth it? Well, as with all investing platforms, M1 Finance isn't for everyone. But if you're looking for free access to robo-advisor platforms, M1 Finance is one of the cheapest players out there. Anyone who subscribes to the technical analysis investing philosophy should probably avoid M1 Finance too. You'll spend too much time manipulating your portfolio. Instead, you'll want to choose a trader-focused broker like TD Ameritrade or Ally Invest. M1 Finance offers real value to investors, including free trading, free IRAs, automated deposits, completely automated portfolio management, which is all customizable, fractional shares, one-touch rebalances, low margin rates, and a slew of other features which we already mentioned. One thing that you should note, All of M1 Finance's portfolio dashboards consider your M1 Finance portfolio. So if you've got significant assets in your work 401k or an outside account, you'll need an overall portfolio rebalancing strategy. Consider the free tools over at Personal Capital to get total portfolio statistics. Honestly, M1 is a great choice, and as they continue to add more features and support, we're excited by what they're doing. To learn more about M1 Finance, check them out using the link in our description. Thanks for hanging out today. This is Andy from The College Investor. We'll see you in the next video.